Let's go to an NDTV Profit Exclusive. We've been telling you about the new income tax bill that has been in the offing, that has been approved by Cabinet and that is soon going to be tabled. And Shrimi Chaudhary is the one that has been breaking all of these stories for you. She's got all of the latest details and she's joining us right now to tell you about that. Shrimi, hi. When will this be tabled and what are the details that you're picking up?
Thanks, Alex. See, the much anticipated new income tax bill is expected to be tabled tomorrow, and it's promising, significant changes to the existing tax system. So, couple of highlights, and what we are picking up from the sources is one, that the new bill is proposing the introduction of a tax year, which is now replacing the current financial year and assessment year structure. Of course, the aim is to simplify the tax process and make it more consistent for taxpayer and remove the, all the confusion around the assessment year and the fiscal year. Another one important highlight is there will be a special chapter for new tax regime. Now, government has introduced new tax regime for individual in 2020, and with all changes in the recent concluded budget as well, where we have seen 6 slabs already, it will have a dedicated chapter in the proposed bill. Another one is the subsection, which is going to be converted into full section. Now, remember, there are a lot of subsection in the current existing Income Tax Act now that will be converted into full sections. And this restructuring is again aiming to make the tax laws easier to navigate and understand by the taxpayers and the professional as well. The important point here is, which sources telling us, that this is going to replace the Income Tax Act 1961. There has been a confusion whether there will be an amendment or a complete replacement of the existing act. So there will be a replacement of the existing act, and now if the bill passed in the parliament, it will be called the New Income Tax Act 2025. And if you talk about the possible implementation, it is going to be implemented by April 1st, 2026. And even they have done away with a lot of clauses also, Alex, particularly the clauses. The new bill proposing about 536 clauses and 16 schedule, and it's only span around 600 pages. Earlier it was 1,000+ pages. So the whole idea is to, of course, simplify and modernize the tax system, making it more efficient and taxpayer friendly.
Absolutely. And thanks so much, Shrimi, for once again getting us those breaking details. Incidentally, the earlier Tax Act was formed in 1961, so it's a high time that there was a review of the provisions in those in that law, and that's exactly what the government has done. It could be visible as early as tomorrow. Now, let me introduce the guests for today. We've got Rajesh Agarwal as well as Vaishali Parekh joining in. Both of you, thank you so much for taking the time and joining us, and apologies for keeping you waiting. It's that kind of a market where, the advice is even more critical today. So thank you so much for joining in today. Let me start with the first question, which is a specific question from Shankar Ganesh on JK Tyre. And I'm going to club this with a question to Vaishali on how to read the market right now. So Vaishali, broader view on the market, some rebound, some respite from the selling. Does that continue in your opinion, and what are the key levels to look at? And specific question on JK Tyre, bought at levels of 457, need inputs or recommendations on hold, sell or average for the short term, and a stop loss as well.
Definitely. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Rajesh. Yes, so there has been relentless selling all these days. Now today, well, there are a cluster of support coming at 22,800, 22,600. And right now we are seeing that for some time market is taking a breather and attempting to bounce back. So let's see how it goes. But very hard to tell. Its market as such is in a very deep oversold zone. So it's a matter of time that at least some technical bounce back cannot be ruled out. And now talking about, yes, and talking about JK Tyre, so overall, this stock has really beaten down. The trend is also gone low. So I would say, since he's bought it for at higher levels, I think now is the time to definitely average it out, because in my understanding, this company is getting better even fundamentally. But best, I think, if Rajesh, you are tracking fundamental grounds, you can answer. But I think on technical levels, worth averaging out at these levels.